Are tungsten rings safe? Only one way to find out.
Damn it, Corey, you gotta wait! What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Archie with Manly Bands, and it's your boy Archie with Manly Bands. Welcome back, and to those of you who are new, you're awesome. You're probably a little weird, but nevertheless cool. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to be answering one of the most asked questions in men's wedding band space. Are tungsten bands safe? Before we answer that question, if you're too busy to stay through the whole thing, or if you have a Tostino's pizza in the oven and are at risk of burning it, and to be fair, that is a valid concern. So, is tungsten safe? The answer is yes, just like any other material. But before we dive into why this is such a concerning situation, you might have heard stories of someone getting their ring stuck on their finger and not being able to cut it off, which I'm gonna be real with you, is terrifying, but it is 100% avoidable. Tungsten is one of the hardest materials on Earth, which is why it's so durable and scratch resistant, but because it's so durable and scratch resistant, it is resistant to most metal saws. But like everything, except certain geologically themed Polynesian pro wrestler turned actors, even tungsten has a weak spot. First thing we can address is the proper way to take your ring off. First, don't panic. Get it up! Get it up!
The best way to remove a ring is by slowly and gently twisting as you pull, because if you try to force it, the ring's gonna fight back, so nice and easy. You can even try a lubricant. I personally prefer olive oil. You can use dish soap, that's fine too. If it is beyond twisting off, there are a couple options, but for legal reasons, I gotta say, please do not try this at home. It is dangerous and should only be attempted in case of an emergency. If you do decide to take things into your own hands, Corey, you get it? Oh, you went to lunch, that's cool. Anyways, if you do attempt any of these techniques, please be sure to wear proper safety equipment, especially safety glasses. Because tungsten is one of the hardest materials out there, the amount of pressure it takes to break them can result in ring shrapnel. But if you do it properly, it should be a simple and painless break, releasing your finger from the hug of death. You also might want to consider getting a plastic bag or clear plastic container put over your hand in order to prevent pieces from flying everywhere. The first method is one we like to call, we don't actually call it anything specific, but you want to grab a pair of curved jaw-locking pliers, also known as vice grips. First thing you want to do is to size the pliers to fit perfectly and snugly over the ring. First things first, put on your safety glasses. And make sure that the pliers can be locked down without the ring being able to spin freely. Next, remove the pliers and tighten it down 2 or 3 turns. And carefully place your pliers over the ring and begin to add some pressure. You'll hear it crack, and then it should break into at least 2 pieces, allowing you to remove the ring from your hand altogether. So if you're uncomfortable with this method, or if you don't have a pair of vice grips handy, Corey, you get it? You heard me. There is an alternative method, and it's one that's a little less delicate, I guess you could put it. But for legal reasons, I gotta tell you right here and now, please do not try this at home. But also, if you have like terrible hand-eye coordination, please, I need to tell you, film it. That would be so hilarious.
Say irresponsible.
It's irresponsible. It's irresponsible is what it is. Do not try this at home. This method requires you to lay your hand on a hard surface, so don't attempt this on any glass, tile, or anything else that could possibly break under the impact of the ring. Take a regular hammer and give a little tap, tap, tap-a-roo. I would start off a little light in hopes that it cracks or breaks under minimal pressure, and slowly work your way up to more force. So once it breaks, the ring should take most of the force and should crumble around your finger or break cleanly in half. Either way, voila. So for those of you who are in the market for a new ring or have your eyes set on a badass tungsten ring like the Zeppelin here, wow, look at that. Then rest assured, no matter how swollen your fingers get, tungsten is still a great choice. And if you found any of this at all helpful, or you actually enjoyed my ineffable wit and unmatched sarcasm and humor, well then please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. I don't know where it is, but it's probably here. Design team, you should really get on that. Hit that Archie out.
Oh, geez, sorry guys.